Hello, welcome back to my channel. I apologize, I welcome you in this kind of scenery, but it's my kitchen and it's afternoon. Unfortunately, in Sweden, we have a lack of light. I'm not even mentioned sun. So it's very dark all the time. It's very hard for me to catch the light because we don't have any top light in the apartment. We just have only cozy lights around, so it's very bad quality. So that's why I'm gonna record it here. And what we're gonna do in this video is gonna be short walk through my plants, and I also gonna show you how I managed to put shelves on the wall. I mean, not me, our friend, but still. We're also gonna report to my philodendrons, which they were growing in the water. So I'm gonna put them to semi-hydro, and I hope you're gonna stay until end of video and you're gonna enjoy it. So my plan for today is actually moved and repot of my two philodendrons, which I cut a couple of weeks ago. This is philodendron silver sword, have been already rooted very good. And then I have a pedatum, which looks also very good. So I think I'm gonna repot them so they can be more lush. Okay, I have some perlite. I have some pond. I'm gonna clean this now, and then I will prepare in I think it's 12 centimeters of transparent orchid pots, which works for me super well for this kind of plant and for this size. So I'm gonna do this now. So this is gonna help me just reduce the actually powder. I think I'm gonna mix pond with perlite. And now I'm gonna mix this together. Okay, let's do this. I think we have 3 or 4 cuttings. Yeah, it's totally time to repot this. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. I'm gonna have to just a bit use my strength. Yeah, this not seems good. Yeah, I think it's top cutting, but I think I'm gonna leave this in water and we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay, so I have this one. I'm just gonna double check if I don't have any pests here. Okay. I think a lot of my philodendrons actually propagated in water. I notice a lot of roots, they growing up, which is super weird. I don't know what this is about, if this is philodendrons or this is something else. But let me check something like this. It's gonna be very hard for me to actually manage this to pon, since they're growing every possible direction. Yeah. Maybe something like this. Maybe this is also good on this side. And one more. Here. Okay, now I will use some foam. Yeah, I notice it's a lot of philodendrons. The roots, they're growing up, and maybe because they are in water, I don't have, and they're just kind of sitting in this water, so they don't have any bottom actually to cry. I don't know. Okay, I guess it's gonna be okay, since I see here. I want this to be more lush, that's why I cut this plant, and wasn't really happy in soil. So yeah, we'll see how it's gonna be. And now we're gonna go with my pedatum. The system, root system looks awesome. Yeah, I think this is new growing, which I don't know if it's actually good. Maybe I'm gonna leave one just for case. Okay, this is the bigger one. Then I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 big one. This is the top. Very good light here, so I'm gonna just double check if it's nothing going on there. Yeah, looks good. I think I'm gonna leave maybe 2 of them on the water just for case. And then I'm gonna make 6 of them, so they're gonna be kind of lush too. I'm just wondering, this is not gonna be too small, but until spring I think it's gonna be great. It's just a bit hard to actually handle this. Maybe I'm gonna choose something with root. does not have really roots. This is so much better. Then I have another one. I would like to grow them kind of together. So I'm trying to choose something with good roots. Okay, I think that's good. These two I'm gonna leave. Maybe I'm gonna actually swap this. Yeah, I hope those babies, which they are coming from bottom with roots, they're gonna go through the spawn. I mean, we'll see. Yep. So those kind of babies which were connected with the root on the bottom. So we'll see how it's gonna be, but seems good. So now I'm gonna clean here. I'm just wondering what's going on with my saving from Dragon's Breath, because I can see the leaf, it's yellowing. I don't see any pests, but I can see the roots are very mixed. I think it just a little bit over water. This leaf didn't came through at all, but I have a new one here, so I'm just gonna keep it in my cabinet and we'll see how it's gonna develop. I'm just gonna remove this somehow. Maybe that was not very smart to do it, but this leaf was totally disaster. I can say like that. This weekend we're gonna get some shelves on the wall, so I'm gonna do some recorders and I hope it's gonna be fine. Then I can put some growing lights to them. I have to absolutely chill with watering now, but otherwise it's kind of bright in the room anyway from the snow. It looks so cozy. Well, after throwing around 15 plants lately, I'm gonna have to be very careful with those, and I believe the minimize my collection is gonna help me more controlling all of the plants and less amount, it's gonna be probably so much better for me to handle. Yes. Yeah, those look like drops. It's kind of glowy. It's like water, but very glow. So I don't know. I think maybe this is from my new pond. So I managed to cut my begonia silver mist, and now it's gonna grow in the water. So I make some rearrangement in living room. I replace my philodendron burle marks on another side of the sofa, and this is our kind of finish for now set with some vinyls and CDs, which is very nice. I like this skinned aptus pictus here. And string of hearts. I managed to put closer to window my monstera, which I think she's gonna be happy here. I'm taking just a little bit easy with the whole apartment arrangement because I still don't know which kind of plants were supposed to be. So far they're going great, but it's coming winter, so I'm really worried how I'm gonna manage the light. Lately I repot this money plant, and now I'm kind of worried about my mellow alocasia because she don't get a lot of light. Maybe I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Alocasia amazonica doing like always great since I repot her to semi-hydro. Yep, and then we have some my Hoya Lisa, very nice. My Monstera albo, it's growing very well here. I removed the oldest leaf because I found some trips, but so far they are super fresh, the new ones, so it's okay. I think this area it's my favorite, probably because I can manage so many plants in different height, and it's also very close to window. So I have here my favorite kind of collection, both with super easy growing and both with struggle, like we see with philodendron dragon's breath. Yeah, I hope they. I'm just wondering how my anthurium's gonna go through this winter because it's our first, but I have high hopes for light and not only. Here so far I managed to only put very wild plants because it's kind of space for this. Yeah. And here we are in kitchen. So far I have some hanging plants here, most of epipremnum because they can handle just a bit lack of light. I have some also Scindapsus, peperomia, and some micans. Here I'm gonna push just a bit more light, which I have a peperomia hope and some Hoyas, my monstera from water. This lamp looks terrible, but this is temporary until I'm gonna figure out something else. So yes. I replace also my multiple epiperandom to kitchen, so I have a better access and controlling of the space. So now the kitchen looks very nice. I think so far I managed to organize just a little bit, but still it's not what I want.